Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Tosi. On here, I do videos on self-improvement, self-development. I do vlogs here and there. Yeah, so you should subscribe. And in case you've been here before, you already know you are welcome back, Mary G. I'm so happy to have you here once again. I'm so happy to be back. Fuming, I took some time off just to, take a break and just come back better. And I am back and I'm so excited to be back. Anyways, today we're going to be talking on the act of returning to yourself. This simply just means in case you feel like you've lost yourself in any shape or form. Maybe you feel like you've been doing certain things before, like you actually knew who you are or who you were before, and all of a sudden you see yourself as a different type of person. Today we're going to be talking how you can actually go back to that person that you miss or that person that you used to be. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So these are the points that I feel like can help, and most some of them actually I have done right to get back to who I am and who I know that truly and truly this is who I am. The first thing is to sit in your stillness. Now, a lot of us find this very hard. I will see if I can do a video on how to sit with our stillness, how to slow down, how to pause. Now, this is very perfect for anyone who works, right? You work in 9 to 5 or you're doing business or whatever it may be, and all of a sudden you just feel like you don't know yourself anymore. Take a step back. Now, a lot of us find it very hard to slow down. I will tell you guys this for free. Like I said, just took a break, and today is the first time for the past 3 weeks or thereabouts that I've worn makeup, I've put on a mic and sat down here. And for some reasons, I felt strange at first. First of all, I wasn't getting how to do my makeup, first of all, and it just really kind of, I wasn't even getting my what's it called? I wasn't getting the position, right? And I was just like, is it that I forgot how to do these things? Or how is it? But normally I would know where to position my phone at this time, and I know that okay, the sun is coming this way or whatever it may be. Because I was used to it. I was always doing and doing and doing and doing and doing. I hadn't taken any breaks since this year, right? And posting videos every week, 3 times a week, and to a point I feel like I've been consistent. So this sitting in my stillness for the past 3 weeks now, because maybe I've taken like 1 week break before I understood what it means to sit in your stillness. Now this simply just means that you're not doing anything, and that can feel very strange. I felt very strange at first, like I don't know what else to do. I just got to realize that content and business or whatever it is, other things that I do, are actually my life. If I don't do that thing, I look and feel like there's a problem. Now, so I had to sit with my stillness, slow down. Like normally I wake up so early because I want to do this, I want to do that. I still woke up, I was still waking up early, right? But after I wake up early, I go for my walk, I come back. I'm not sitting here to film. I didn't know what else to do, right? So I had to learn how to sit with my stillness, hear my inner voice. A lot of people are very scared to hear their own voice, and I really don't know why. Because which other voice do you want to hear? And I feel like a lot of other people's voice are actually noise. It's always very very good to know what your voice sound like. Now this is going to help you in so many ways that even when you go back into that your busy world, you know, oh, this sounds like me. A lot of us don't know what sounds like us, and it's very, I don't know the word to use, but it's very somehow for you not to know that, oh, this is me, this is my thought, this is what I would think about this. A lot of people, their inner voice is their parents' voice, and it comes to them like their voice. But meanwhile, that is your parent talking. Do you understand? And some people, it is their friends. That one is even very common. Your friend's voice is what you hear, because that's the only thing that you stay around with. You never stay in your stillness, you never slow down, you never know what your voice sounds like. You are always rushing to fix that boredom. That is the problem. You're always rushing to fix that boredom. I need to be busy, I need to be busy. I learned this so many years ago that Honestly, you really don't have to be busy all the time. Sometimes just sit down and be looking. I said this to people and they laugh. And it's true, sometimes just sit down, relax. You say if you don't try, sit down, listen to your voice. When you sit, when you don't have anyone to talk to, when your phone is not there, like what do you think about? A lot of people are really scared about that, but that is something you need to do to return to yourself. Because if you are always around people, you're always around friends, you're always having one problem or the other, your mind is not settled. This is the time for you to first of all sit in your stillness and slow down. Next thing is to reflect without judging yourself. Now, this is you connecting back. Where did you disconnect with yourself? Now, let's say that you used to be the person that used to journal, write your thoughts, go to the gym, right? Or do you had routines and all of a sudden you stopped doing the routines. What happened? Was it when you got a job? Was it when you had your heart broken? Was it when you started your business? Was it when something happened to you emotionally, you just thought that, nah, I can't do all these routines anymore, I can't do all these things that I like anymore? And it's very I don't know the word to use, but it's very important to know that routines are good things and they are part of you. So as people that has routine, or as a person that has routine, and all of a sudden you don't do those routines anymore, why? Is it that you feel like, oh, those routines don't matter anymore because when you were doing it because of so so and so, and all of a sudden you don't do them anymore. Find where you disconnected from those things that you really love to do, right? If it's you like to go out and maybe you then went into a relationship and you were going out with the person at the time, and all of a sudden you guys broke up and you just feel, no, I can't be going out anymore. Think about it. Is it your work? You got a 9 to 5 and all of a sudden you don't have time for yourself anymore. Think about it and don't judge yourself. The heartbreak, your heart was broken, it's very, very okay for you to take a pause, away from yourself. And it's very okay for you to drift. Why? Because you're human and you feel things, right? So you need to know exactly where you lost your touch. This will really help you to know how to navigate your emotions, know how to navigate your feelings, and know how to control yourself to bring yourself back to who you used to be. Now, if you used to do a 9 to 5, no, if you used to like be at home and all of a sudden decide to do 9 to 5 and you don't go to the gym anymore. Now you have to be very particular and very honest with yourself that that is the reason why you stopped going to the gym. Now, how can you implement it back into your new reality? Right? So it's always very, very, very important for you to reflect without judging yourself. You're human. It's okay for you to feel. It's okay for you to make mistakes. It's okay for you to pull away, right? And it's okay actually sometimes to lose yourself, because that's how you bring yourself back and improve yourself. The next one, which is very, expected, is to go back to those things that used to light up your mood. Now, let's say you're the type that, use myself as an example, you really love music and maybe something you just don't feel good. You just don't have the time. Go back to that music, listen to music, anything. You could be going to work, listen to music. You could be going to the gym, listen to music. Any of your spare time, just listen to music, just connect to who you used to be. Now, let me tell you something. When you do that, now you will bring yourself back to you. If that make any sense, you will feel like, oh, I miss the time that I used to dance. I miss the time I used to listen to music. I miss the time I used to bake. I miss the time I used to go out. I miss the time I used to journal. Right? I miss the time I used to play dress up. You could be a nursing mother and you just lost yourself. Go back to those things. They might not seem like something that you know how to do anymore. Like I was making an example for myself, right? But go back, you will get it. As long as it's something that you like, go back and start it a bit. You will see that you will go into the flow. Why? Because that is just you, and you is happy to have you, so it just allows you to flow into you, if that make any sense. So it's always very important, go back to those things. Is it whatever it might be, traveling, listening to music, being by yourself, right? Whatever it might be, go back to those things and start to do them again. You will truly reconnect to yourself. The next one, which I recommend so much: organize your space, reset your environment, right? Reset your environment. Now, there are times where I won't, well, there are times where I wanted to make an example, sorry, of maybe myself, and I just, the thing about me is I clean anytime I feel like my room is dirty, right? I organize when I feel like it is. So sometimes it doesn't have to be like I'm not in a great mood, that's why I organize. No, I organize because I want to. When I'm not in a great mood, I do not do anything, right? So it's always very important for you to always reset your environment, organize, right? It's always very important. Put things back where they used to be, how they used to be. Let's say you have like a beauty table, and you used to put your beauty product on there, and maybe because you got your heart broken or something, you can always go back, arrange those things. It's always the little things. You never know how it's going to change your mind mentally when you reset your room, you organize things, you clean your room. Get up and do those things. Now, I know that no matter what, different things happen to different people, and the way people react to things are very different. I can be going through a breakup, I give myself 2 weeks, 1 week max, I'm up, and I what's it called now? I want to get through things, right? And recently I've just come to understand that the way I go through things is by getting myself distracted, especially with work, right? Especially with things that I need to do. Because I feel like when I do those things, I don't think about any other thing. I don't think about the issue. And 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'm gone, right? So it's always very, very important for you to reset. Go back to those things you used to do. Keep yourself um clean, organized, busy. Always learn to, every time you're going, you see that you're losing yourself, put things back where they used to be. Do you understand? Arrange things the way you used to like them. Organize things the way you used to like them. That's just going to give your brain a little bit of sense of control, and a little bit of sense of, okay, new things are coming. Do you understand? I am back to myself. Oh, this is me. This is where I used to put my water bottle. Do you understand? Simple things like that matters, especially to your brain. Your brain is connecting that yes, you're coming back to yourself. The last thing is to recommit to gentle consistency. Now, what that really means is you going back to the gym, you doing things that you really used to like, listening to music, just doing the things that you know that this used to be you, right? Before whatever happened, before you lost yourself, this just used to be you, and start them gently. Maybe you go for morning walks, pick yourself back up. It's not easy, oh. I'm not going to come here and come and tell you it's so easy. No, it's not. Pick yourself back up, be gentle with yourself, start to journal, start to write things, start to clean a bit. Just be consistent with it. Gently take your time. If it's going to take you 3 days, 1 week to organize your space, to change your environment, if it's going to take you 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months to start to reflect on who you used to be or where you disconnected from, take your time and be gentle with yourself. So, guys, we've come to the end of this video. I really totally hope that you guys saw me, because over here I feel like the whole place is dark. But anywho, give me a thumbs up. I was about to forget what I said, but give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you've not. Join the family. I really, 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 really appreciate it. And if you're new here, I kind of gained a few subscribers here and there while I was off. You're welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. Trust me, you're not going to regret being here. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.